Let us see today our lesson of Standard 5 Environmental Science 1 Transport. Okay. Now, before I start with this lesson, you should know what do you mean by transport. This lesson is actually a recapitulation, or it is based on your previous knowledge which you have already studied in your standard 4th or in the previous classes. Now, you can see here a picture of a ship. But before that, I will ask you some questions. Example, now you know that Jammu and Kashmir are famous for apples. The state is famous for apples, but these apples reach all in different states of India. How they reach all? Yes, they reach to you by different modes of transport. Example, it can be through the ship, it can be through aeroplanes, it can be through trains. Cargo trains are there. What are cargo trains or cargo buses? Goods, things which are carried or goods which are carried, they are known as cargo trains or buses. So here, if these trains are carrying apples, it will reach all in different parts of the country. That means what? Things are carried and even people are carried from one place to another. So here on the screen you can see the ship. They are carrying people or goods. Goods means things from one place to another. Similarly, if you travel by aeroplane, yes, the aeroplanes are also carrying people as well as goods. There are cargo aeroplanes also carrying goods from one place to another. Similarly, buses also carry the people as well as goods. Example, I can give you example of a postal services. The letters are being transported from one place to another. So buses are also carrying goods and things. You can see here, these are the things which are being will be carried through aeroplanes now. So goods are also carried from one place to another. And you can see here, so there are some people who are carrying goods on a cycle too. So here, when we carry people or goods from one place to another by means of vehicle, aircraft or ship, it is called transport. So I hope the definition of transport is clear to you. That means carrying goods or carrying people from one place to another. Now this picture is in your textbook and you need to observe these three pictures. In the first picture, the child is walking and going to school. He is carrying his own bag. In the second picture, you can see the child is riding a bicycle and going to school, and he is having his bag kept behind. And in the third picture, you can see the child moving in a car, traveling in a car and going to school. So, according to you, which child will reach first to the school? Yes, of course. It will be the child who is in the car. Why? Because of the speed of the car. It is an automobile. Fuels are used in the car. And that's why the child has saved his time as well as in energy. He is not walking, so energy is saved. And he is in the car, so time is saved. But see the first picture. The child is walking and going. So he will take most time. The most time will be taken by the first child. Then second child will be the child who is riding a bicycle. He will reach faster than walking. And the fastest will be the car. Okay. So here you will see that walking takes most time and you have to carry your own things and put in your labor. Now, what do you mean by labor? Labor means your energy, your hard work you're putting in. So the most time is taken by walking. Now, we use fuels in automobiles. What do you mean by automobiles? Automobiles means the vehicles which run on electricity or fuels. Okay, the cars are there, bikes are there, there are different types. Okay, so these are automobiles running on electricity, on fuels. So which are the fuels which are used in automobiles? They are petrol, diesel, and even CNG, compressed natural gas. See, so whenever you're using all these fuels in automobiles and in different modes of transport, what do you mean by modes? Example, ship, train, aeroplane, different types of cars are there. These are modes of transport. You are transporting things with the help of these things. So different modes of transport have different advantage and disadvantage. Now what advantage? Advantage means benefit. You have a profit, and disadvantage means you don't benefit. Example, you are using a car. You are going by a car. What is the advantage by going through a car? You will save your time and energy, correct? But at the same time, what is the disadvantage? Traffic jams. Petrol and diesel is utilized. That means waste of money. Okay, so every automobile, every mode of transport will have an advantage and a disadvantage. Now, modern means of transport. Now, which are the modern means? Which are the modern methods, means, modes of transport? You know which are the modes? Car, trains are there. So you can see on the slide here, there's a bullet train. There are different types of cars. What will happen because of this modern means of transport? It saves your time and effort. That means energy. It also makes your work done faster. Your work is done faster, easily. And the third point is, on a global level, transport of goods have become simple. Now, what do you mean by global? You know what is a globe? Globe means a replica of the earth. The globe which is there, it shows you the earth. That is the world. Okay, so what is global? Global means all over the world. So on a global level, transport of goods have become simple. You can easily transport goods from one country to another country, international level also. Example, whenever you order something from Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart, what they will ask you? Okay, your goods are transported to you. They will also ask you for the shipping charges. They will give you the shipping charges. 200 rupees shipping charge. Why? Because the goods which are reaching you all are through the ships. So shipping charges. It can be through aeroplane mode. It can be through aircraft also, cargo. Okay. So on a global level, transport of goods have become very simple. And the fourth point is, the world has come closer to due to various means of transport. World has come closer means the people are not sticking to each other. World has come closer means the entire world, the people knew now, they know now what to order online. You usually go online and order the things. So this way the world has come closer. They know. Example, you also go from one place to another. You go to Dubai, you go to Singapore, you go internationally, you visit those places. So this is how the world has come closer. Now, what about the lifestyle of the people? The lifestyle of the people changed. There is a change in the lifestyle. You can see in this picture to the left, you can see a south costumes are there, and there are some people who are wearing the Maharashtrian costumes. Correct? It is their lifestyle. What do you mean by lifestyle? The way of living. If you go to the villages, you will see the people, they eat in the morning time. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, they will have their meal. They will go to to the farms and fields. And in the evening time, before 7 o'clock, they will have their dinner. And by 9 o'clock, they go to sleep. That is their lifestyle. But the same people, when they come to the cities, they will change. Instead of wearing this dhoti kurta, they will start wearing jeans and shirts and everything. Why they see that? So this is the lifestyle of the people. Changed lifestyle. This is, I just wanted to show you how there is a change in the lifestyle. Example, second picture you see. This is the traditional Gagra, choli, what they are wearing. Traditional costume for the women. But in the cities, the same costume, see how it is modernized, how it is changed. So this is the lifestyle which is adapted. Here, tourism. Example, tourism has become very fast, very easy. Example, if you want to go to visit Dubai, Singapore, internationally, London, anywhere you want to go to, you can easily go by aeroplanes, by flights, by ship. Okay, so tourism. When you visit any place outside, or when you visit any place, it is you are a tourist and you are going for tourism. Similarly, health facilities have improved. Example, now some people are facing cancer. They don't have any facilities in India. So what they do, they go abroad. Immediately, they will take a flight and they will go abroad for the further treatment. So health facilities have become faster, speedier. And even your education have become speedier. Now you all are watching me, you are watching my channel, you are watching my lessons. That means what you have clicked on, you have clicked on YouTube. Yes, so you are getting education also. Education has also become speedier because of this transport facilities. All everything is because of the transportation. So your education, tourism, health have become speedier, faster. Now look at these pictures. Tell me, see the first picture. In the first picture, you can see the students standing on the divider, and the girl is actually keeping her hands on her ears, and she is not able to tolerate that noise sound. Yes, because it is a noise pollution over there. And see the second picture. In the second picture, you can see because of the vehicles which are traveling, the smoke is emitted out. Smoke, you can see this white thing. Yes, it is smoke. It is damaging the trees and the leaves around. So which pollution is this? Air pollution. So there is noise pollution as well as air pollution. Now what are the ill effects of air and noise pollution on the human beings? What happens? Because of this air pollution, there are poisonous gases which are emitted from the vehicles. They are emitted means they are removed out of the vehicles. They mix with the air, poisonous gases in the form of smoke. Which are these poisonous gases? Carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. Example here, carbon monoxide. This black color is the carbon molecule, and the red color is your oxygen molecule. One molecule, that is mono. Mono means one. Oxide, the oxide means oxygen. When there is a combination of carbon and oxygen together, it is carbon monoxide. This is nitrogen dioxide. Now why dioxide? Two molecules of oxygen. You can see the red one, two molecules. One nitrogen molecule. So nitrogen dioxide, and similarly sulfur dioxide. These are poisonous gases. There are some minute particles also of carbon and lead which are released into the air. Now, where do you find this lead? You can find this lead in your pencil, and that's why you should not eat your pencil. Don't insert your pencil in the mouth. So these minute particles are carbon and lead particles. Now, what happens because of this poisonous gases, lead particles? You are inhaling it. You are inhaling inside, you're breathing in, and this is going to spoil your respiratory tract. Yes, this is how the respiratory tract is spoiled. There are harmful effects on animals and plants. Now look here in the first picture. This is your windpipe. Respiratory tract this is. So this is your windpipe. Windpipe means trachea. It is known as trachea. So these poisonous gases, lead particles, carbon particles are there in the trachea. They reach to your lungs, right and left lung, and they damage your lungs as well as your trachea. Even you will have eye disorders. Now what do you mean by eye disorders? It will damage your eyes, burning of eyes, itching of eyes is because of this. See how the leaves, you can see the leaves which were green in color, and because of this air pollution, because of the smoke, it has turned brownish in color. The leaves shrivel and they fall, they shrink, they fall. They're totally dried, and that green color is lost. There is no freshness in the leaves. The plants and the animals, they start moving, they start migrating. What do you mean by migration? Moving from one place to another is migrating. So these animals, they cannot tolerate the air pollution and noise pollution. They start migrating from that place, and the plants are damaged. As I showed you, the leaves are damaged. Yes. Yeah. Now, if you have a noise pollution, what will happen? Because of these traffic jams which are there in your particular area, example, that will give rise to air pollution and noise pollution. So because of this, irritation, chirchidapan, you get irritated, you feel like hitting someone, you feel like beating someone, and you don't feel like listening to anyone. That is irritation. Headache, head paining, head aching, aching of the head, paining, okay, that is headache. Lack of concentration. Now what is concentration? Concentration means dhyan nahi de pana. You cannot concentrate whenever someone is telling you something. You forget, you tend to forget the things. Whenever teacher is teaching you, you feel like sleeping, you don't want to listen. That is lack of concentration because of this air and noise pollution. Psychological disorder. What do you mean by psychological disorder? Psychological disorder means mental disorder. Your brain will not work. आपका मेंदू जो है वो काम करना बंद कर देता है because of pollution. Psychological disorder. You won't remember the things. Yes, so which is the best way? If you want to reduce pollution, if you want a good exercise to your body, then you should cultivate the habit of walking short distances and riding on a bicycle for a slightly longer distance. Now, you should always go for public transport. Now, what is the difference between a public transport and a private transport? When you are using your own cars, own automobiles, that is private transport. But when you are using publicly, that means you all are going together in one bus, one car, okay, that is a public transport, which is meant for public. So you should always go for public transport if needed. It will always save your time and energy. Which remedies will you follow if you want to reduce pollution? अगर आपको प्रदूषण कम करना है तो आपने क्या करना चाहिए? First thing is use fuels that cause less pollution. Which are the fuels which will cause less pollution? CNG, compressed natural gas. Yes. Then you should always maintain and repair vehicles. Vehicles means whatever vehicles are there, cars are there, bikes are there. If you should repair them, you should maintain them properly. And as I told you, use public transport as far as possible. Now you have to plant some trees also. Which are the trees which you will plant? Some indigenous trees. Now what do you mean by indigenous trees? Indigenous means within less water, they will grow faster and they will give you ample of oxygen. As you all know, or I should tell you that the neem is the tree which will give you plenty of oxygen. So you should plant more trees of neem because it will give you more of oxygen. It is having high amount of oxygen. So these are the leaves like banyan tree, neem tree, banyan tree, peepal tree, and karanj. These are some trees which you are supposed to plant. And you should always go for LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas, which is in your cylinder, and CNG, compressed natural gas, which is in your using in your automobiles. Remember the full form of liquefied petroleum gas. One more thing I would like to tell you. In your cylinder, the liquefied petroleum gas in your cylinder is not in the gaseous form. It is not in the gaseous form. It is in the liquid form. That's why your cylinder is heavy, weighing 15 to 14 kg to 15 kg kilo. Why? The gas is in a liquid form inside. Now you will wonder, teacher is telling it's in a liquid form, but when it comes out, it's in a gaseous form. Correct. Why it comes out in a gaseous form? When you on the knob, when this liquid comes in contact with the air, जब वो air से mix हो जाता है, then it turns into a gaseous form. It turns into a gas. So it is known as liquefied petroleum gas. CNG is compressed natural gas used in automobiles. Now this picture is in your textbook. What are the advantages of a bicycle? When you are riding a bicycle, then there is less crowd, there is no traffic jam. It will save money. How it will save money? Because you are not using any fuel like petrol and diesel. It can be stored in a small place. Yes, you can keep it in one corner of your house, no problem. In the house also you can keep. It also saves time, correct? Instead of walking, you can go by bicycle, it will save time. Self-reliance, you don't need a support of anyone. You can ride your own bicycle. It is self-reliance. Does not cause pollution. Of course, you are not using any fuel in that, it will not cause pollution because it is not emitting any smoke outside, any gas outside. Small loads can also be carried. Small little things like vegetables you can carry, your books you can carry. Okay, so it is a very good exercise for the body also. These are the advantages of a bicycle. And thank you so much for listening. Hope you understood this lesson, transport.